Hey guys.
Hey, are you a geographer? Are you a geography? Because we literally said not to listen.
Yeah,
and
because
if
we
you're
told
listening
you.
right now,
You said
then,
it. You said
like,
that
you
if
guys
you
have to
listen,
stop
that
that
it's
right now.
probably you shouldn't be doing that.
How many cartoon placentas do you think are on the internet? So I've been listening to some Drake recently, as you know, I tend to do sometimes. And there's this
Aren't
one
those
line.
like dragons?
Drake?
Drakes, yeah. Isn't that a breed of dragon?
I hate you so much.
A
I
drake?
hate you so much right now.
Like, don't they have like no front legs or something? Oh, that's a wyvern.
Man, you know Mandrakes from Harry Potter?
Yeah, isn't Drake a man?
Yeah, he is a man. So
was that based? Oh, you meant the rapper?
Yeah, the rapper.
Oh, I hardly know her.
Touche.
Wait, oh, you're talking about the man Drake.
No,
I thought you were talking about the dragon Drake.
Yes, I'm talking about Drake the rapper, also a man. You with me?
Go on.
So, there's this song that he has called "Life Is Good," and within the first 30 seconds, he gives himself up to the IRS and confesses that he hasn't paid his taxes. And I'm just gonna play the line for you because I actually think I can right here.
Wait,
I'm just gonna play it.
He's bragging about how Lad doesn't pay taxes.
Yeah, like he's bragging that he doesn't pay taxes. So listen to this.
Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist.
Literally hasn't paid his
though?
taxes because he's too turned up. Is that an excuse?
I think that's more of I'm lazy and the tax deadline is coming. Haven't done my taxes. That's what it comes off as to me.
Man, but imagine the IRS calls you up and they're like, "Hey, like,
well, he's Canadian.
You haven't paid your taxes." Oh, okay. What do we have? The Ministry of
the CRA?
Yeah, the CRA. They call you up and they're like, "Hey, man, noticed you didn't pay your taxes," and he's like, too turned up. And then like, what are they? Like, are they just like, "Oh yeah, okay, that's cool."
What is he trying to say by too turned up?
Like,
what does he mean? Like that? Why hasn't he paid his taxes? I don't think you can put that as an excuse on a form.
That's kind of my point.
Just too turned up. Yeah, no, exactly. Like I don't think you can be. Like how would he more medically say too turned up?
Too turned up. Maybe he was too. I think the only way to say it is that he was partying too much. Like that's the only way.
Turned up to me sounds like perhaps he's upside down,
or something
so maybe
about
he's in
turnips.
Yeah, sorry, I have turnip poisoning. I just ate so many of those white carrots.
Too turnip. What?
I just ate so many of those white carrots. Aren't turnips the white carrots?
I don't know what turnips really look like when they're raw.
It's a parsnip.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a parsnip.
Man, why don't you go eat some wild parsnip?
Nah. Man, you know what? Drake and
thing.
Drakes actually do have a lot in common.
From this connection, yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Because think about it this way. Both don't pay taxes. There's no Drake tax. Because, man, are you going to tax a dragon?
I thought we established it wasn't a dragon.
I did look up Drakes.
And
it's like a dragon breed.
Okay.
Right? And it's actually, I think, perhaps the worst dragon because it has no wings.
What kind of dragon has no wings?
I'm looking at a chart right now, and it has no wings.
What?
It's just like it's literally a dragon, 4-legged, but no wings. So it's like a dinosaur that can breathe fire.
What?
Kind of lame, guys.
Man, who decided that was cool? They're like, we're making this fantasy thing, and they're like, you know what would be even cooler? Take away the wings.
You know what's even cooler than a dragon is like, what if the dragon didn't have any wings?
Man, that makes it way less terrifying because now it can't travel fast.
And this dragon, believe it or not, like it's the guy telling the legend to like the warrior at the tavern is like, when you're hunting down this dragon, be extra careful because it's deadly on the ground. Oh my God, it's deadly on the ground. Why is that? It has no wings. Shouldn't that make it easier for me to fight? Because now I can actually fight it with arrows and a sword.
You know what's funny too is that it would be a lot easier to just run away from it.
When Bard cast his arrow at the mighty Smaug,
man,
he had to hit one.
Smaug was a dragon, my guy.
I know. He had to hit only one very small section where a scale was loosened.
Are you
right?
saying that would be the same?
What I'm saying is you have to have
as a
eagle
drake?
eyes. You have to have eagle eyes to fight a dragon. If a drake was on the ground, a guy could have just gotten under his belly and just went, and there you
So
go.
Anthony just
Like if you
Anthony
stormed a
just like
dragon,
moved to like put a sword in his
Yeah.
belly. I don't know if that
upwards
would
because
travel,
dragons are big.
could translate.
Fair enough. But no, dragons and drakes. I just think a drake is a far lesser dragon. Definitely a king because it's medieval. I think you know what? I think they're autonomous beings. I don't think I think like they're kind of nomads, and I don't really think that they stick together. But like they're sort of like this is a region where this type of dragon is found, and they kind of have like a dragon code.
I see.
But like
So they're like sharks.
like dragons probably don't really kill other dragons.
They're like.
But do sharks have like a code though?
Well, no, but like sharks, as soon as they're born, they're just like, all right, peace, and they just leave.
Gotta swim
Otherwise,
gotta swim.
gotta swim away. Gotta get out of here.
because I can't stop.
Well,
right?
because the mother shark will actually eat the babies. That's a fact.
Yeah,
If
Yeah.
they don't like swim
and that's
away
what I
fast
plan to
enough.
do with my children.
You're gonna eat your babies.
if they don't get
Man,
out,
have you heard of?
quick enough,
There is actually
I'll eat them.
there is actually a thing where people
Don't tell me there's a
eaten-
group of people who eat their children.
No, but there's a group of people that eat the
For fun.
placenta, which is
That's a lot of people. I guess it's got like a
Why?
lot of nutrients.
what? Man, just eat some broccoli or something. Like, come on.
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Do you really need to eat something that was part of you and like yeah.
No, seriously.
Yeah. Wait, okay, I have a really interesting question relating to this.
Okay.
So you know how like people debate what's inside of your body and what's outside of your body, right?
What? Is that a debate?
So like medically speaking, like your digestive tract and stuff is outside of your body. Right? And inside of your like butthole is outside of your body because it's the way that it interacts with the other organs, whereas like sealed interior organs like the duodenum or the heart, it's inside of your body, where the other ones, because of how they're connected to the outside, they have a direct passage to the outside. They're technically outside of your body.
So like the lungs, for instance, would be outside your body.
I don't know about.
Well, the lungs, because
the lungs are outside
you're through the nose. Or
I
through
would
the mouth,
assume they're
it's
outside
an
of your
orifice.
body. I would assume,
right?
if that's the criteria, and I'm not a doctor, so I don't have all of the in-depth criterias, but what
Look
I'm
at you
saying
covering our asses if we
hey,
if
I'm just
someone
saying,
takes
what
our
I'm-
advice.
this isn't the point. Okay? There is inside, outside. Look it up.
Okay.
But would a child in a woman's uterus be
Yeah.
outside of the body? And would that make the placenta outside of the body? So in a way, the placenta not part of you. So it's fine to eat.
Wow. I mean, are you just making this up? Because like, jeez.
I'm not making it up. There's like
what?
parts of you that are inside of your body and parts that are outside of your body.
Well, so if the baby is in the placenta, if the baby is inside the placenta, then that would mean
No, it's inside the uterus.
Okay. So where is the placenta then?
Let's look up what's a placenta.
Can you turn
What's a
on?
placenta?
Can you turn on non-explicit results? That's an important.
It's an organ that develops in your uterus, specifically, Colin, during pregnancy. This structure provides oxygen and nutrients to the growing baby. So it's like
So the baby
it's like
is
a
in-
rucksack.
The baby is inside that though, right?
No, it's in the uterus, and the placenta is like its backpack with nutrients. I think that's as far as I'm.
That's
gonna read it.
hilarious. You got like a Ghostbuster backpack on with all the ingredients.
Gross. Okay, so it's what the umbilical cord connects to, and then like is the delivering item from the mom to the kid.
Okay.
And it's disgusting. It's like this huge purpley black, like uncooked patty.
Uncooked, of course. But
Yeah,
why?
I don't know why
what's
people
the
are eating
drive?
it. It looks disgusting.
What's the drive to eat that? You know, there's no reason. What if
I
they're
think
like,
people want to be. You know what? I'm going to defend it. I think people want to be close to their children because that's what's been sustaining the life of their child.
I just think
and
it's a
they
bunch
want
of
it to
guys who
sustain
want
their life.
superpowers.
Do you think only guys eat it?
Yeah, man. I think. Well, maybe not just the guys.
I think the mother, or like the, I think the mother would often eat it, probably.
just to like recharge.
Yeah, they've gone through a lot, man. They need some extra nutrients.
Need some nutrients, man.
They need like an IV drip of vitamins or something. You know, people do
That's
those
what
vitamin
IVs
drips?
are for. They're like, no, I got this. Placenta me.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, placenta me.
Do you prepare it? Do you put it in a salad, or do you just eat it?
I think a salad would probably be the healthiest way of consumption.
Or do you just eat it raw? Like, do you just eat it as is, or as it comes out? Or
I
do you
wouldn't
wash
think
it?
you'd eat it raw. Humans eat very few things raw,
I hope you wash it.
That are
right?
meaty.
Right?
I mean, if it's already going back in you.
Well, I mean, I feel like that
I
would
wonder if
affect
they
the
eat the. I
taste.
wonder if they eat the umbilical cord as well. If the umbilical cord is connected to it. Like,
Man,
is that just like spaghetti?
I've seen an umbilical cord, and it's like rope.
Yeah, I had one. I had one.
I had one. No, but
Yeah.
like it's like
Didn't
rope,
you?
dude. It's like it's weird.
Yeah.
I don't like that, and it also hardens up when like. when
so
they cut it.
are you saying that it should be called the umbilical rope?
Yeah.
Yeah, Colin just showed me a picture of umbilical. I saw when I looked up placenta. I saw it connected to a placenta.
So, have you ever seen a dried up cord?
I had one.
It looks like a little turd.
Yeah, it's weird. They fall off eventually.
They do fall off eventually. You can see this guy's not happy about getting it off though.
No, yeah, he's not. He's upset.
There's a picture of a baby just screaming. I guess, a lot of babies
yell a lot.
A lot of babies yell coming right out of the
You know
womb,
what?
eh?
You know what? I think we got to teach him some manners. These babies.
But how many of it, like almost all of them come out of the womb just like, yeah. Just
Wasn't it like,
totally
didn't it used to be
screaming.
like, I don't know if it's still the thing, but didn't it be the practice where like, newborn baby coming out and then they'd smack its ass to make sure it
Yeah.
would cry?
to make sure it would breathe? Because if it started,
Well, I don't think there's lungs in the anus.
I think it was a shock factor to make them inhale.
Well, it's because I thought it was to make them cry, because if they're not crying, like it's like a bad thing. So it's like smack them in the ass.
What? Man, how do they breathe? Are they just breathing through the,
They're fish.
when they're inside?
They're fish. That's why you can breathe, like those
Got
kids
gills?
can get birthed into a pool, and they're fine under there. They just start swimming.
What? Babies born
Yeah, people like do birthing pools.
breathe in womb.
It might be through the cord. I don't know,
I'm
man.
curious. The mother's placenta helps the baby breathe.
So it's all in the placenta.
What the hell, man? Man, this placenta is amazing. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
I think we all need one.
Oh my
I think
god.
we all need a cool little backpack.
Wait, the baby's lungs are filled with fluid.
Yeah, I think the placenta is the greatest invention in human. I don't know why we all don't have one. Do you think that we're all just looking for another placenta? Is that why people eat them?
I don't understand how babies breathe in the womb, man. I just don't understand.
It's through the thing. They get all their nutrients and oxygen and blood.
Yeah,
from
they get
the-
oxygen, but they're not breathing. It's like,
You know what? I don't think they get it from the mom. They get it from the placenta. Is the placenta the mom? Because they shoot it out. Is the baby the mom?
is the
What is
baby
who?
the mom? What?
Who is what?
Chicken egg.
Well,
Chicken
I'm
egg.
thinking about it this way: is if the placenta comes out and leaves the mother,
Mm-hmm.
and the baby leaves the mother, is the placenta part of the mother? Because the baby, which also leaves, is not part of the mother. So, Colin, think about it this way: the baby leaves the mother. Okay.
Okay.
The baby is not part of the mother. Definitively, we don't call the baby the mother.
Right.
If the placenta also leaves the mother like the baby,
Mm-hmm.
do we call the placenta part of the mother?
No, it's part of the baby. I think it's part of the baby.
So I think that really the baby is like a little blood-sucking parasite,
Yeah.
right? Because it steals from
It
the mother. Doesn't
steals.
give, it steals.
It's like a leech.
Because it takes it out. It takes the placenta out with it. It's like, yeah, it's mine. It's my backpack.
That's the
Guys, I
funny.
forgot my backpack.
That's the funniest comparison you've made to it being a backpack. It's a backpack full of
It's got a lot
nutrients.
of stuff in it.
Yeah, so I guess it is the babies. So what we need to do is have more babies so that there are more placentae.
See, but the thing is, if people,
Placentas?
going all the way back to how this started, if people, rich, crazy, wild people like Drake, okay,
Mm-hmm.
if they didn't go and eat placentas like crazy, if this didn't become some weird Hollywood fad,
Mm-hmm.
then maybe everyone would have a placenta, because everyone's born with a placenta, right? We'd all have our backpack. I for one, want my placenta, and I want everyone's
back.
placenta to remain
I
attached,
want it back.
and then I want it all everyone to be fed through their placenta.
Wait, you want everyone to still keep their placentas, like into adulthood?
Yeah,
But it's,
and they
but it's
strap it on their
cut.
back.
No, but it's
No,
cut.
because we won't cut it. We won't cut it.
But then you're still attached to your mom.
No, because the placenta is not part of the mom. It comes out, right?
Bro.
And the umbilical cord. Look at placenta right now, and you'll see a picture of the umbilical cord going from a child to the placenta outside of the
Right. No, I see this. Okay. So, but what's the point though? Because it's not,
Food is for the weak, and we can just have pure nutrients.
but where are we getting the nutrients from? How does the placenta absorb nutrients?
Tubes.
I'm gonna.
Tubes. We won't have to worry about taste, and I think we'd lose an epidemic of unhealthy eating.
So the placenta gets the nutrients from the mother's blood. So we'd have to have like a constant IV of blood. Is that a thing? IV of blood? We'd have to have.
That's why people donate blood.
Yeah, so we'd have to have a bunch of blood. Donate blood, people. Everyone keep your placentas from now on. And then what you do is we just always have blood running through the placenta.
You know what we do?
To
What we
feed
do
us.
is people can be bloodletters, and they let out blood, and then we get the blood.
But like
Like it'd be their career bloodletters.
career bloodletters. Man, they'd have so much
Or
time
would we
off.
all give blood? Would we all give blood?
I think we'd have to give blood, and then we could use the cycle, right? We bloodlet, and then we put the blood through the placenta, and then
How often do we
Let it
need the
cycle.
blood in the placenta?
I feel like it's a
I think this is
constant.
getting too complex.
Well, I feel like
think
it's-
this isn't going to be. I don't think this is
no.
going to work. I think there'd have to be some people without placentas.
Well, I mean, dude, we have 7 billion people right now who don't have placentas right now.
Yeah, but then that would cycle through in the next generation, like in like 50 years, we'd all be elderly, and then they'd all have placentas, and they'd be running out of blood.
Yeah. And then maybe they could just restart the cycle and be
Well,
like,
maybe this is a way that we can restructure society, though, and we can make a 2-tier system: the placenta people and the non-placenta people, and who would be at the top?
I think we should all have backpacks.
Hey, you. Hey, I know you're in the toilet right now. I know where you are.
That's probably what you sound like right now because you're listening to us on the toilet. So
Clean yourself up and get out of there.
follow us on.
And while you're at
other
it, follow
social-
us on other social media platforms. You dirty son of a gun.